Hey, what's up, my friend? So, in today's episode, I want to talk about how long does it take to become a profitable trader. So, before I kind of give you the straight answer, right? I want to walk you through, right, the different stages a trader would go through. The first stage is what I call the hyper newbie. At this stage, you don't know what you don't know, so you study and devour, right, everything you come across, whether is it trading books, blogs, courses, forums, whatsoever. You just devour everything that comes your way. You study, you learn everything from A to Z, chart patterns, indicators, and whatsoever. And I call this the hyper newbie because at this point, right, you're pumped up, right? Oh man, I'm gonna be the best trader in the world. I'm gonna be the next champion trader. I'm gonna be the next market wizard. Okay, and that is actually those were the thoughts I had, right, when I first started out. I'm going to be the next best trader. I'll do whatever it takes. And at this stage, the hyper newbie, what usually happens is that you will end up blowing up a few trading accounts. And that's where you realize that the strategies, the techniques, right, they are not everything, because risk management also plays a huge part. And that's where you progress on into stage 2, the risk guru, the risk manager, where you start being careful with your trades, right? You risk, 1% on each trade, 2% on each trade. Always having a stop loss, right? Managing your position size, knowing, that you shouldn't take too much risk on each trade. So you become the risk guru. And at this stage, you know how to manage your risk. You risk a fraction of your trading account on each trade, but you're still not making money. You're still losing money, even though you have eradicated most of the large losses, but the losses still come in. And this is where, you encounter the death by 1,000 cuts. Right, you don't lose a lot, but you lose small and consistently. And when you realize this, right, that's where you move on into the third stage. The third stage is what I call the Lone Ranger. At this point, you know that risk management is important. But at the same time, risk management is not enough, because you also must have a trading strategy that works in the long run, otherwise known as an edge, right? Having a trading strategy that offers you an edge in the markets. So at this point, this is where you start to declutter. So in the first stage, you start learning everything from A to Z, but at this stage, you declutter everything. You start throwing out tools that you don't use, right? Throwing out the indicators, throwing out maybe the trend lines or whatsoever, and you just leave with you only a few core trading concepts. Maybe, you could be going down the price action trading route. Maybe you are going down the systems trading route, whatsoever. You would abandon, right, 80-90% of the stuff that you've learned and focus only on a few things. So that's where you really dive deep into your trading methodology. This is where you start getting serious, right? Developing a trading plan, developing a trading system. You start doing back testing, forward testing to make sure that trading system, right, that you've developed actually makes money in the long run. And this stage, right, would take quite a while. And if you do make it, right, this is where we move on into the fourth stage, where you become a business owner. I call it a business owner, because this is where you start scaling up, right? You start moving your trading account maybe from 5 figures to 6 figures, then from 6 figures to 7 figures. This is where you start diversifying your trading so-called source of income. You start trading multiple trading system, multiple trading strategies, because you know that one trading strategy, it doesn't work all the time. So this is where you incorporate multiple trading strategy to diversify, right, your returns, right, to smoothen it out over time. So you're now thinking like a business owner, and you start scaling up, and also to manage your trading psychology at this point, because trading a 5-figure trading account and a 6-figure trading account and a 7-figure trading account, the trading psychology that is required is vastly different. Because if you think about this, right, a 1% risk on a $10,000 trading account, that's like $100 per trade. A 1% risk on $1 million trading account, that's $10,000 per trade. So you can see that the trading psychology that's required is vastly different. The percentage risk is the same, but the number of zeros, right, in terms of potential wins and losses, right, also adds on a few zeros behind. So that's where you need to kind of level up your trading psychology, be mentally stronger, right, and to trade a larger account. And that's where the fourth and final stage lies, right, where you start thinking like a business owner. So now you might be wondering, okay, Rayner, so how long does it take for me to be a consistently profitable trader? Well, that really depends on which stage you are in right now. Whether are you at stage 1 or maybe you're at stage 2. I have no idea. So yeah, so a rough general guideline is that, there's a market wizard called Marty Schwartz. He said that, he spent 9 years studying fundamentals and he didn't make money in the markets. Only in the 10th year that he became a consistently profitable trader by relying on technical analysis. So it took him like close to 9 or 10 years to become a profitable trader. And back then when I was a prop trader, right, there's a very kind of like a rule of thumb, right? Where they give you about 6 months to a year to prove your worth, to prove that you can make money in the markets. If by that timeline you don't make it, they just simply cut you out. So I can't really say, right, how long it's gonna take you to become a profitable trader. It really depends, right, on how much time you spend, right, becoming a better trader, which stage you're at right now, and how much you focus on the process. Okay, so with that said, right, I hope you understand, where I'm coming from, to understand which stage you're at right now and what you can do, right, to progress on to the next stage, right? This is important. You have to know where you are right now and what are some of the things that you can do right now to get you closer to the next stage. For example, let's say you're at stage 2 right now, right? You realize that, you know what's risk management, but you don't have an edge in the markets. So what can you do right now to get an edge in the markets? It might be studying trading systems that have already been proven to work, making tweaks to it so that you can finally, right, adopt a system that works, or maybe, incorporate a trading plan, back testing it, forward testing it to find out whether, it works or not. So with that said, I have come to the end of today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, smash it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will talk to you soon.